Look, y'all, peep game, peep game. I'm gonna give y'all some real quick game. So every colorway that we've had of this shoe, it's been on this box. We got the orange first. Y'all see we got the blues right here. Y'all see that? Got the pink coming today. What comes next? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. What's good, family? It's your boy Sykes, and you are looking live at another episode of Special Delivery, where today we're taking a look at Patta's brand new Aqua Noise Air Max 1s. And these things are great. Like, there's really no other way to describe them, but also, of course they are, because it's the Air Max 1. This is a really hard shoe to mess up. Even the regular runs of these joints are pretty great, but I also feel like every time Patta touches the Air Max 1, they manage to take a great shoe and make it nearly perfect. Like, they add that little detail, that one thing that just takes that shoe to a whole nother level. And I'm trying to figure out like how they continue to do this. They just have a great relationship with the Air Max 1. And I think I might have an idea as to why and where that comes from. But before we get into that though, you know what it is. You gotta unbox these things, so let's do it. All right, let's see what these things is hitting on, man. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Look at these joints, man. Look at these. This is a gorgeous shoe, yo. Like, this is amazing. And of course it is. It's the Air Max 1, but it's also completely different, right? And it all starts right here with this mud guard that is in like this wavy pattern, right? Which is totally different from the Air Max 1s that we're used to. They have that typical mud guard that sort of goes right here on the toe box and then it's just straight. This one's got that wave pattern, which is really kind of weird because the mud guard is the sort of identifier for the Air Max 1. But I really like this as a design touch. I think it's really neat. And then it's in this Aqua Noise colorway. It's made out of this suede material. That's just a really cool touch. And then you got some more Aqua Noise up here on the swoosh, also made out of this suede material. On the top of it, you got all these gray colors, right? You got that on this sort of rough mesh material that you have on the toe box. And really just underneath the entire shoe, you see some of that back on the heel as well. And then you've got this gray suede material as the overlays right here in this mid panel area. Then you go to the tongue, you got the Patta logo on there. It's also in this off-white sort of creamy color, which is more matching the midsole here than anything else on the shoe, which I think is a pretty good touch. It gives it a little bit more of a pop, in my opinion. But then maybe my favorite part of the sneaker is actually this bracelet that comes with it, man. Like, this thing is really cool. I actually attached it to the laces myself because I think it's a really neat look. On the sneaker, you got your Nike swoosh charm right here. You got your Patta logo right there. And then right here, you got the Surinamese flag, which is where the two co-founders of Patta are actually from, Suriname. So that's a really cool touch and a really neat sort of callback to the folks who actually founded this company. So this is a really cool sneaker that sort of speaks to the story of Patta and their sort of origins with their founders. And it's also just a really different touch on the Air Max 1. It's something that we haven't really seen before. And that's the exact vibe that Patta was going for when they created this shoe. So I think this is dope, man. Let's talk a little bit about that. This isn't Patta's first go round with the Air Max 1. They actually dropped 5 different versions of the shoe back in 2009 in collaboration with Nike for their 5th anniversary. And they had all of these different vibrant colors and material changes on them that made them different from the typical runs of the Air Max 1 that we had seen. And those were a hit with people. That really served as Patta's sort of coming out party on a global stage. But the thing is that hadn't really always been what Patta had been about. They'd always tried to transform these sort of landmark models into something that was their own by putting their own stamp on it. And they've done it with brands outside of Nike as well, like New Balance, for example, when they did the 991, or Vans when they did the Old School, or even Reebok when they did the Workout Low and the Club C. They've even worked with non-hype brands like Mizuno and Kangaroos and Asics with the Gel Light 3. This is not just a hype thing for Patta. They really are here to sort of put their own look on these classic models, and that's exactly what they tried to do with this Air Max 1 here. They took the quintessential part of the Air Max 1 in the mudguard, sort of the identifying piece. Like, you look at the mudguard on the Air Max 1 and you say, that's not an Air Max 90, that's an Air Max 1. And they completely transformed that thing into something different by putting a wave there, which is pretty wild when you think about it. It's out of the box and it looks really good. It's the sort of thing that Patta has done with the Air Max 1 every single time that they've worked on it. And that's the thing. This is the 6th time now that they've done this shoe, and every single time it's been completely different, completely out of the box. And that's just something that I think is really cool and has me sort of scratching my head wondering how they do this. And after reading a little bit about the brand and sort of how they do work on these collabs, I think I may have figured it out. It seems to all be a part of their ethos. Let's talk about that. Patta has this slogan, and it goes, out of love and necessity rather than for profit and novelty. And I think that's a pretty big and important statement. It says that they're not here for the hype as much as they are here for the community that they work in. And that's a big deal, but as a consumer, I feel like it's okay to be a little bit skeptical of that, because let's be honest, there are some Patta collabs out there on like StockX and GOAT that are selling for thousands of dollars right now. And so that's definitely a part of the hype machine. But I will also say that you can sort of see that ethos playing itself out in these Air Max 1s right here. And it all starts when you think about the community that Patta is located in Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, the Air Max 1 is a huge deal. The way that we look at the Air Force 1 over here is the way that they look at the Air Max 1. And that is according to Vincent van der Wal, who is the creative director over at Patta. And he said that when they were considering doing the Air Max 1 again in 2021, they knew that they could not come back with the same vibes that they had in 2009 for the masterpieces that they dropped. They knew that they had to sort of make a modern version and have a modern take on the Air Max 1, because otherwise the community wouldn't really vibe with it. And that's what they attempted to do with these waves right here. And look, this is a risk. Like I said, the mudguard on the Air Max 1 is sort of the selling point for a lot of people. And so to alter that, there was no real guarantee that that would work. There's still really no guarantee that it'll work. We have no idea how this thing projects out 5 or 10 years from now. But as a consumer, I think that creativity is something that we should all appreciate, and really salute Patta for even giving it the attempt, because honestly, they don't really have to. You see a lot of brands not really doing that these days. So this is something that I really vibe with. This is something that I think a lot of people are going to really vibe with moving forward. And we'll just have to see how it plays out. But regardless, man, this is a really neat attempt at a new design for the Air Max 1. But anyway, family, that's a wrap for Special Delivery. I'm your boy Sykes, and this is Patta's brand new Aqua Noise Air Max 1s. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Special Delivery. Make sure you like and subscribe to catch future episodes of Special Delivery. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite colorway of the Patta Air Max 1 so far? These are definitely mine, but those Monarch ones are pretty good too.